It's Saturday night, I'm John Kramer, and tonight SNL bent over and really took it up the Tonight, SNL managed to take a very boring trip by President Obama, unless of course you work for Fox News and think that Obama bowing to the Japanese emperor was actually newsworthy, and turn it into a very funny and politically deadly sketch in which the Chinese president lectured Obama about the $800 billion China has lent the U.S. and how they are seriously unhappy with the way the U.S. is spending the money on programs like Cash for Clunkers and universal health care. Now, the Chinese president equated America's use of his country's money as akin to him bending over and having Obama doing sex to him. It was a killer joke which they used over and over again in the sketch, but which never got old, which is an amazing achievement for the show since the repetition of a joke usually means they're going to beat it into the ground. Not so tonight. Now, if I were working in the White House, I'd be worried about this recent trend of SNL to hit the president on reasonably substantive issues. A few weeks back, they went after him for not having achieved anything, Nobel Peace Prize, and tonight it was the mounting debt the U.S. is incurring. Now, whether or not these attacks are fair is almost beside the point. Nature and comedy abhor a void, and since Obama is not giving the writers anything to latch onto, Bush's stupidity and Bill Clinton's philandering come to mind, it's forcing them to go after substantive issues which they normally wouldn't touch. Another interesting development on the show of late is its willingness to take on both sides of the aisle. Last week they skewered Lou Dobbs, and the week before that it was the Fox News team. This week it was Sarah Palin and Glenn Beck in a really funny parody of the trailer for the Sony Pictures film 2012, giving us a clear picture who the writers would really love to see in the White House next time around. The show was hosted tonight by actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and he did a reasonably good job in his hosting duties. As usual, Andy Samberg turned in a great digital short. Weekend Update was spot on with an appearance by Al Gore as part of NBC's Green Week promotion. There were some great sketches, some average sketches, and some really bad sketches in what was, all in all, a very average episode of Saturday Night Live. Unless, of course, you like the Dave Matthews Band, which I don't.